Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be the general daily collective message for Thursday, June the 23rd. Keep in mind, timing and energy is still fluid. This reading could play out today, over the next several days. This reading may or may not be for you, so I do ask that you only take with you the messages that resonate and leave behind the rest. I want to talk about some of this moon energy. So the moon is shifting into Taurus, and so it's kind of bringing forward this innate need for security and comfort when it comes to our family life, our home life. And Taurus is a very earthly energy. It's all about the tangible. Taurus enjoys the material aspects of life. Taurus is the ultimate nurturer. So I feel we're all kind of trying to find our way when it comes to the material plane. And hello, Kevin. This is Kevin, guys. We took Kevin in a couple of weeks ago anyway. So I think a lot is coming up when it comes to our home life, the physical reality. And with the sun in Cancer, this is creating this deep sense of wanting to feel like you belong, especially when it comes to your home life. Cancer is a very intimate energy. It is also linked to the mother. And so when it comes to Cancer energy, I think once they commit, they're willing to prove to be the ultimate family man or woman. And so usually a Cancer won't stray too far from the nest. They like kind of retreating in their shell. Cancer can be a very secretive energy, but it is also a cardinal energy. It's an initiation energy. And so Cancer has this ability to kind of move in all directions, sideways, back and forth. And although it doesn't seem like it, Cancer is always taking some action. So I feel this emotional force is coming up when it comes to honoring our instincts and knowing when the right time is to go after our dreams and our goals. And when we think about the Cancer Capricorn polarity, it is all about establishing a secure home base. So Cancer represents the mother and Capricorn represents the father energy. And so with the sun today forming a sextile to the moon in Taurus, I think this is going to give way to this positive boost of emotional energy. I know first thing this morning it was feeling very triggering, very low, dense. And so I think the energy is going to clear a little bit later today. And you might find yourself ready to embrace a more outgoing attitude because the energy is encouraging this harmonious aspect to come forward, especially when it comes to relationship, friends, and family. And so you might find you're feeling a little bit extra good in the energies later today because the conscious mind and the subconscious mind are going to be balanced within your brain. And so with the moon transiting the 8th house is all about transformation. And so the positive aspect is we are going to be able to harness this transit when it comes to self-healing and shifting our perceptiveness. And then the negative aspect is going to trigger some deep-seated trust issues, manipulation issues, and this can kind of bring forward some very destructive emotions. So when the moon is transiting the 8th house, our emotional state is likely to be a little bit more on edge, a little bit more unstable. And so you may find during the energies today that you'll also be a little bit more perceptive when it comes to other people's body language or emotional states and their intentions. So we're all going to want to take special extra care today to avoid getting into trouble because I think the energy is going to make us a little bit more willing to be reactive and to engage in confrontation if we're being provoked. So I think you're going to want to embrace emotional stability. And it is this energy of, being unapologetic. And so when the moon transits the 8th house, it's all about emotional concerns and any past debts owed to others. So I feel a lot of karmic debt being played out in the energies, especially when it comes to any festering concerns that have been weighing heavily and significantly on your psyche or in your heart. And so is kind of bringing forward this great sense of urgency to deal with these issues once and for all. And so it's also this energy too of perhaps a windfall of money coming your way, or, you know, a form of inheritance, or like, you know, a lottery winning as well. And so I think there's potential too for suspicions to arise when it comes to people that have been stealing from you, stealing your resources, stealing your energy, your money, people that you're connected with that are just out for personal gain. And with the sun kind of, you know, illuminating that 10th house, transiting through the 10th house, this is really going to illuminate a heightened focus on career, because the 10th house is all about career. So you might find yourself extra motivated to seek something better than what you've got, and you're going to want to believe that you deserve better, especially if you're kind of like in a dead-end career. And so it's about taking charge of our life, stepping into our natural leadership energies, and it's bringing this strong urge and drive to rise to the top. And what I kept hearing this morning was rise to prominence. So we're rising, guys. So let's see what needs to come through with the cards today. I did grab the Divine Energy Oracle deck to start with today. So we're going to get a couple messages from the Divine Energy Oracle deck. I think it's all time that we grieve our losses and make peace with the past, because we can't bring any emotional baggage with us into these new cycles if we are to reach for the stars and to claim our personal art. So I think it's all about creativity. What are you needing to say no to? We're all being asked to turn our back on everything that's not meant for us when it comes to this higher purpose, our higher calling. So you might be finding yourself rejecting somebody today in order to honor your spiritual commitment to the journey. And so keeping your commitments, keeping your word, coming from a place of integrity is, I think, going to be of utmost importance in the energies that we're working with. So let's get 3 cards, please, with the Divine Energy Oracle deck, and we're going to see what messages need to come through for the collective today. Be true to yourself. So authenticity, do all things in moderation, and it's time to look forward. So in order for us to become these clear channels of spiritual energy, we do have to be true to ourselves. So I think we're all being asked to figure out who we really are, to not be afraid to bring that authenticity forward. And when we're authentic, you know, a lot of people drop out of our lives very quickly. So I do think there's a need to reassess where you've gone overboard, whether it's with spending, overeating, alcoholism, drugs. Moderation is going to be key. They're showing me the Temperance card. And so where do you need to kind of take a step back and see where you've been overindulging in any aspect of your life? Because all things in moderation, and we are encouraged to look forward. I think we've been looking back on the past for a while now, understanding lessons in its entirety, and I think it's kind of time to stop reliving the past and to look forward, because many of us are clear channels. Many of us have a double mission. We're not only here to be true to ourselves and to bring that forward, we're also here to channel these energies and to bring that message forward. So there's going to be a course correction, I feel. Somebody's been way off track and they're about to change courses. It's time to change tracks, and that might require you facing some challenges and some adversities in the energy. But I think this is where we seek that hidden treasure from within, and we're brave enough to step into who we were always meant to be, to take leadership of our life. And so actually, let's read into Be True to Yourself. Because I think so many of us are afraid to step into authenticity because we are so afraid of judgments of others, and nobody has a right to judge you but yourself. So let's read into Be True to Yourself, and it was on page 18. So yeah, so many of us are put under pressure to meet these expectations of others, and then we become these people pleasers. And when we become people pleasers, we harbor all of this underlying resentment. And so I think we're being asked to stop over listening. Maybe you've been listening to too many tarot videos too. I think we're all being asked to follow our own inner counsel, our own inner compass, our own intuition. So we're not here to seek approval from others, first and foremost. We're here to pursue what we really came here to do, what really brings you joy, what really makes you feel good. So I feel the energy today is offering this doorway opportunity to break free from our tendency to abandon ourselves. And every time we say yes, when we want to say no, we self-abandon. And so I think we're all being asked to figure out where our misplaced values have gone. And we're all being called to find our inner strength, to rise, to be true to ourselves no matter what other people might think of you. And so in order to be true to ourselves, we do have to make a conscious choice to reclaim our personal power and to stand in the light of integrity, no matter how frightening it is. And so where do you need to embrace self-honor when it comes to self-expression? Somebody here needs to express their true feelings regardless of an outcome. So somebody is needing to find their courage to face the opposition, to face those adversities, and to quit selling themselves out. Where have you sold yourself out for a temporary high? Where have you not maintained self-respect? And self-respect comes from being true and faithful to yourself. So do not be pressured into playing nice. Do not be pressured into ignoring your truth because you're afraid of what you might have to face if you let your true feelings be known. So we're all being asked to summon our strength in the energies, to call back our divine power, and to align with who we really are, and to stick with these convictions. And we can do this in a non-aggressive manner. We can do this in a very loving and grounded way, no matter how scary it is. So I think, when we speak our truth, there's always this risk of a great loss. And maybe speaking your truth is going to, ensure that you have to grieve some losses. But this painful disapproval from others is getting you to face your fears, to face any illusions that have been keeping you from living your life fully empowered and in alignment with your spiritual calling. So somebody is being asked to stick to their truth and to know that whatever effort you put forward will be worth it. So I think we're needing to recognize what it is that's prevented us from really stepping forward, from really moving forward and becoming these clear channels. So I'm going to grab a couple of cards from the Crystal Wisdom deck. I actually got this deck at the metaphysical shop a couple days ago along with my piece of blue kyanite. And I think, fire agate. So creativity. We all have creativity deep within our souls. So where are you needing to claim your art and to find your inner creativity? And look at that, rose quartz, self-love. So when we approve of ourselves and when we love ourselves deeply and completely, that is when we know we're ready to embrace love with another. And so I think we're all being asked to honor who we are, to honor what it is that we deserve, and to stop playing small. So we're going to see what else needs to come through with the Crystal Wisdom Oracle deck. Healthy body, serpentine energy. So the snake energy is coming up when it comes to stepping into that great teacher. So somebody here has a lot of divine wisdom within them. We all have divine wisdom from the universe within our sacred heart. And so in order to share this with the world, we kind of got to open up the floodgates of the heart. So I do feel somebody's life is transforming rapidly in a very powerful way with the serpentine energy, Kundalini activation. And we're all being asked to honor our body. Every cell in our body carries a vibration. So are you happy? Are you healthy? because we're all here to step into this joyful energy, this blissful energy. And when your soul is singing and dancing to the vibration of joy, that is when you can have gratitude for all of the lessons that we've learned. And so I kind of feel somebody is being asked to self-nurture. And when we open up to self-nurturing, then we can open up to being this clear channel and find our courage to know that the divine supports us through every aspect of our life. And we're all being asked to transform, to step into these leadership positions. And in order to do that, we have to honor all aspects of our physical, mental, and spiritual bodies. So let's grab a couple illumination oracle messages, and then we will jump in with the tarot. I'm sorry. And soulmate. So it is this energy of somebody needs to make amends for somebody that they've hurt in the past. They've locked the door. They've not wanted to look back at this. They've not wanted to look at the hurt. They figured they could slam the door and it would just go away. But I think somebody's being haunted by a past soulmate connection here that they've not wanted to go back and look at, because I think there's fear when it comes to admitting some wrongdoing. Fear when it comes to seeking some forgiveness. There's definitely this energy of a soulmate connection that's been in separation for a while. Likely a situation that broke you, that broke your trust. Somebody that's kept you in the dark and really hasn't been honest or didn't tell you what was going on. Kind of just left you hanging without that closure. And I feel somebody's really made a mess of a situation, and there is love here, but somebody hasn't wanted to look at that closed door. So I feel it's kind of time to look at something that you've not been wanting to look at, because somebody's getting a wake-up call. You know, you can't just lock the door in the past and leave something open-ended and not bring that closure into your life, because then you're going to bring that baggage into every relationship cycle. So something needs to be addressed that was, you know, slammed shut in the past. Somebody's locked the door and they're like, no, 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 no. But there's going to be like an activation or an awakening of some sort when it comes to a soulmate connection that is needing some resolution. Because we can't keep, you know, ignoring these issues. And maybe this was somebody that you got divorced from. It doesn't have to be, but I feel we kind of got to go into that ending. If we are to look forward, we do have to make complete peace with the past. And so I think, you know, there was a lot of passionate romance here. And maybe this was a connection that came after somebody went through a divorce. And I think maybe they were scared of commitment again. But there's this feeling of somebody's, you know, been haunted in their dreams. I know my dreams recently have been super, super vivid and active. And so what is it that you truly dream of? Because somebody's heart is saying, hey, it's time to look at this one last time. And somebody's not been willing to open up the floodgates. So I think somebody's really needing to get rigorously honest with themselves. Something's been hidden below the surface for quite some time, which I feel has created a level of confusion. The Soulmate card came out again with confusion. Somebody's been trying to piece together a puzzle, is what I'm feeling, learning a valuable karmic lesson, and you know, maybe closing out a long-standing ending. So there's definitely a karmic lesson coming full circle, and I think somebody is making plans to make peace with the past. Yeah, definitely somebody that was left on red for a very long time, but below the surface, I think this connection has only grown stronger. I don't think you were fully able to let this go. This could be an actual divorce, or it could have been a connection that maybe never really got off the ground and went into separation. Maybe somebody went towards somebody else and married somebody else, and now they're needing to go through a divorce because there's been this energy of leaving somebody on red, but yet still holding on in the heart. The heart never forgot. So I kind of feel there's going to be this tower coming in to redirect somebody on the right path, because they've been dreaming about this connection. They've been ignoring this connection, holding on, and not sharing that truth. And I feel somebody wishes that they never walked away. They're wishing that they never walked away, and they've been hiding that truth, playing into unhealthy patterns, addictions of some sort. There is a need for moderation because somebody is being drawn to close out a cycle from the past. And I don't think you're going to be able to look forward or move forward until this lesson comes full circle, because there are deep roots. And so I feel there's been confusion. There's been confusion. Somebody's been fighting between their head and their heart when it comes to this connection. Their head is like, lock the door, run, 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 because I think the heart feared a deep level of intimacy. But I do think somebody's making plans to come out of confusion, to bring all of this hidden information to the forefront, because somebody is getting, you know, course corrected. And I think there's going to be some challenges and some adversities, especially if you're needing to close out a toxic relationship cycle. But there's always a hidden blessing in the breakdown. So I feel this reassessment energy in order to step into this new cycle. So let's jump in with some tarot, guys. I am going to grab the Cosmic Tarot today. I haven't used it in a while. So yeah, look at that. 2 of Cups, 7 of Cups. So somebody's wishing they could go back to the past. Somebody's definitely being haunted by a past memory when it comes to a deep soul bond. The 2 of Cups is, this is your person. This is a deep spiritual union. 2 people on the same page. And I feel somebody's been in a state of prolonged grieving. There's a lot of guilt here, a lot of regret, a lot of remorse. It's like this coming to Jesus moment of the recognition of what was walked away from, what was left behind. I feel a lot of past life memories are surfacing. And I do feel somebody got tempted by a snake, by a temptress. And I feel somebody is going through this anointing energy when it comes to tapping into some past life memories and what's truly on their heart. There's been this energy of being suppressed and depressed in a situation, in a third party situation. And I think it's kind of time to look at this. And somebody's not wanted to look at this because of how deep the love goes. Because as deep as the love goes, that's as deep as the pain goes too. And so I think somebody is making plans to bring forward some clarity after maybe a long period of confusion and disillusionment. Somebody was just focused on money. And, you know, and now I think their heart is saying it's time to address what's really going on below the surface. Yeah, because we got somebody here that's at the crossroads needing to make a decision. We got a King of Pentacles here that's kind of, you know, needing to make a choice. So which direction are you going to go? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And I think the pathway forward has not been clear. And I feel somebody here is going through an intense and powerful transformation. And I feel the timing is perfect to become that clear channel. So let's see what needs to come through with the tarot. 3 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, King of Wands, Prince of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, the High Priestess. We're going to get some cards out of the way here, guys. All right, we're going to get the last 3 cards out, guys, and we're going to see what needs to come through with this message, because I do see a golden opportunity here and an opportunity for manifesting something beautiful, but somebody's needing to learn a lesson. So we got the 3 of Cups. I love this 3 of Cups. There's only 2 people on this card, so this is feeling like a worthy cause of celebration. And we got this beautiful Ace of Pentacles. So something is going to begin, a very abundant beginning. And we've got a King of Wands here that is needing to take some action. So I feel a King of Wands here that is laser focused on going towards their true lover, bringing forward an offer that will lead to ultimate contentment. And it's going to require complete authenticity, integrity. If you notice on that Ten of Cups, she's naked. She's alone. Usually the Ten of Cups, it's a family life. So I feel a feminine here that's very single, that's very alone, that has definitely gone through a transformation of some sort on her own. Very well could be this High Priestess energy. We got the High Priestess, so Pisces energy. Somebody here very intuitive. I noticed the yin and the yang, so a balance of masculine and feminine energies here. And I feel you're not going to see this coming. We got the Lovers, the Moon, and the Magician. So we got quite a bit of major arcana coming out. So this is like a divinely ordained soulmate union. And this is going to lead to a lot of abundance. But you got to be willing to say yes. It's like this is a gift. There's a masculine here figuring out where he needs to go. I think he's coming in with passion. And he's coming in with a solid offer saying, hey, I want to build a foundation. I'm ready to do the work. And I feel you're not going to see this coming. We have Gemini energy, we have Pisces again, and then we have Gemini. So Pisces, Gemini, and we have some earth, and we have some fire. So I feel a King of Wands that's not been telling anybody that he's planning to take action. He's definitely working on manifesting something. Laser focused on bringing in a love offer is what I'm feeling. And I think there was definitely some fear here. I think somebody's hidden their emotions for a very long time. The moon is all about secrets, hidden motivations. And so I feel the moon energy is getting somebody to make a decision, because this is some deep passion here. This is a lot of love. And this is a past life connection. And I feel maybe in the past a third party came between you. But somebody is definitely gaining a shift in perspective. Somebody is gaining a lot of enlightenment. I think somebody's been praying, asking for those answers, going through a period of growth and expansion when it comes to laying down a burden. So this has definitely been a connection repressed for a very long time. That's funny, the Saturn energy. And I think now that Saturn's in retrograde, somebody's really reassessing loyalty, commitment, stability, and what that means, getting ready to make a conscious release, because they've been trapped holding on to something when it comes to the past. And there's going to be an illumination or a moment, an aha moment of what it is that needs to be walked away from. You know, I think there's going to be a lot of back and forth communication about a connection that was walked away from in the past, where I feel you've never been able to release this person. And I feel somebody's been going into a lot of past nostalgia, likely over drinking or masking the pain with addiction of some sort, very dissatisfied. And I think maybe has hid it very well. But I feel there's going to be a conversation about a connection that was walked away from. And there's going to be a lot of communication. Somebody's coming in very passionately wanting that reconciliation with the Six of Cups, wanting to bring balance back into a connection where I feel they've harbored a lot of guilt over maybe not choosing you. We got the Five of Cups in front and the Ace of Cups behind. And so I think maybe somebody thought they were never going to go back to the past. But I feel Spirit's been nudging somebody to say, hey, it's time to come out of hermit mode. It's time. You've been going within. You've been transforming, and the perfect time is now for this brand new beginning in love. But you're going to have to break free from an old mindset. You're going to have to break free from a prison cell of your own making, and it might require somebody breaking free from a connection that's just not working anymore. And so I feel the King of Wands here getting ready to take some action. So let's look into him a little bit further. Prince of Cups coming in with an offer for sure. And somebody's been on the fence for a very long time about this new beginning. Look at, we got the 2 and 3, which does kind of break down to the Ace. So somebody's really been on the fence about coming in with an offer. There's that Kundalini energy, the snake energy coming through. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. I see the Scorpion on there. And I feel maybe this was a connection where you felt you got burned in the past, and so you didn't want to look at this. But There's somebody coming in with passion, with love. I feel having a light bulb moment about this energy of indecision, chronic indecision, wanting to work together, wanting to climb the ladder to success, and bringing in an offer, I feel, to this high priestess, and they've not been telling anybody, because there's definitely a karmic lesson coming full circle. There's a masculine here learning a very painful lesson, harnessing their fire, their passion, when it comes to bringing forward an apology. And I do feel something came between you two. And they've been juggling this for quite some time, maybe 2 or 3 years. But something is about to come full circle here, because there is going to be a brand new beginning here, a brand new spark. Somebody's getting a passionate idea when it comes to maybe a new creative endeavor. The Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, this is creation. This is abundance, but it's going to require a very honest, heart-to-heart conversation, a truthful conversation, in order to bring some balance back. So let's see what this High Priestess has to say, because I don't think she's really talking. Somebody here is the keeper of secrets, and I feel, yeah, somebody has been keeping things to themselves, sitting at the crossroads. 2 of Wands, so 2 decisions. It is decision time, and somebody is finding their strength to leave something behind in order to move forward, Leo energy. And I feel they've not been telling anybody of their plans of taking action towards a missed opportunity from the past. Feeling hopeless, wanting to heal a situation with the 4s, because foundations are in focus. And perhaps it's time to bring forward that apology, the Princess of Cups. Somebody wants to come in and have victory, because this is your person, this is your lover. So let's look at the Lovers, the Moon, and the Magician, please. King of Pentacles came back out, Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Wands, laser focused. Somebody is coming in with a solid offer. They want to move things forward, and they see you as their person. The Queen of Wands is glowing. She's on fire. She's crowned, and she's definitely magnetically attractive. And I think somebody sees a golden opportunity to perhaps start a business with this person. This is your person, and they've been hiding these emotions for a long time. So I think somebody wants to come in and balance something from the past. Maybe this masculine deeply broke this Queen of Wands' heart. There was betrayal in the past, and they've not wanted to look at it. But there's going to be an unexpected arrival. There's going to be unexpected communication. So get ready for an arrival, or a text message, or an email, or a phone call. And I think it's going to start off small, but it's going to progress very, very quickly. We got Libra energy again, because I do think the time is now to heal. And somebody has been all trapped up in their head about bringing forward an apology, haunted by the past, sitting at that crossroads, going through a period of, soul retrieval. Definitely a lot of regret and remorse and guilt over a missed opportunity, wanting to make amends, giving it to God, surrendering it to God, because you know what? The rose-colored glasses are off. And now that somebody can see things clearly, I think they're definitely not feeling really good about themselves. And they want to come in and bring an offer to somebody that's very single, likely doing very well, could possibly be a business owner of some sort. Definitely somebody abundant, single, enjoying the finer things in life. And there's regret here. There's a lot of regret about not choosing that direction. So I do think somebody's coming in to temper a situation. They want harmony and balance. So the blending of some new ideas, maybe the blending of a family, because this is some big, big love coming up here. But you got to get yourself unstuck from this old mindset. And you can't be people-pleasing and worrying about what everybody else thinks. If you want this spiritual union, if you want to build a legacy for the future, I think somebody's going to have to get themselves unstuck from a very dissatisfying situation where they're not on the same page with that person. Because we got an Empress here getting ready to birth a brand new life, a divine feminine. And I feel the timing is right to build these solid foundations towards Libra. Let's get a couple last messages from Spirit. and see what else needs to come through.
Sorry, I can't play messages from a specific contact.
All right, Alexa. Alexa just started talking to me, so unexpected communication maybe. We'll see what other messages need to come through from Spirit. Everything happens for a reason. I think pretty soon you're going to understand exactly why this had to play out the way that it did. I think somebody's been through a very tough time, trying to find their strength and determination to recover, to learn a lesson. Somebody is definitely leveling up from a student to a teacher, I kind of feel. And getting ready to bring forward some communication. But somebody, I think, really needed to get to know themselves first. I think they're depleted, dissatisfied. Somebody here is very dissatisfied in all areas of their life. And there's definitely going to be a tower and external push to get somebody to pay attention, because they've not been wanting to look at what's really going to bring them fulfillment and happiness. Maybe seeking permission from other people, and it's kind of time to get honest. So somebody's coming forward with some honest communication. So if you've been wondering what's been going on, I think you're going to have all of the answers very, very soon, because the universe has been pushing somebody to come forward with communication through the signs and the synchronicities. They've been thinking about it for a long time, and I think somebody's, gotta trust that everything will work out in their favor, because it's kind of time to return to this connection and to say yes. And you know what? Obstacles and challenges are a part of the journey. But if you really want that happiness and that prosperity, you're going to have to say yes to these big, big changes. And that's kind of what I got for a message today, guys. I hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a twin soul reading with me, I do encourage you to check out that description box below, guys. And I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.